actually a good lane for the set as well. Rogue they could have gone 5-head. They could have totally big-brained this draft.
Well, let's see.
If it's not Maokai support, I'm going to be so sad.
I think right now, Cinder, you actually start to win that 1v1 matchup, and we actually got to see a bit of a skirmish between the two in the top lane.
Limit is chunked out once again. Here comes Inspired and Larson, they're running down. Control Ward is out, looking for the slows, but of course Inspired can't be slowed. That passive doing a lot of work for the Sejuani. He flashes forward, but Limit able to escape the hook. Not quite going to connect. Larson jumping in, straight dives onto the backline and is exhausted. 2 turret shots will be enough to make it a 1.
That is how they're going to manage this 1-3-1 option that SK have, especially if this LeBlanc and GP get too strong.
Engage is going to happen here. It's the Lee Sin that's caught up, knocked back with the Showstopper, and Trick will go down. They're trying to get the eye of the Rift Toad, and GenX will pick it up and jump out the back of the pit. The Cats are chasing down here, though, and Limit will be caught out. He's going to fall as well, you have to feel. Finn takes the kill.
Stay onto those carries that they're trying to shut down.
Betty, Larson's going to die. Larson's going to die. He didn't realize that Sakura was waiting in the bush. He's trying to dodge around here, but there's really nowhere for him to go.
And his tower. Ooh, they've actually invested the GP teleport up towards the top side. GenX.
GenX, that's not where you want to be. He jumps back, but he's going to get locked up with the permafrost.
Yeah. So, a little unfortunate. Both mid laners giving up their life there when they didn't need to. But the idea was promising from Sakurai. He was TPing to top lane to keep the tower alive, to then set up the collapse with GenX. But of course, GenX springs the trap a little too early, ends up losing his life.
The entire time. But quick, Betty, talk about something.
Alright, we're setting up for a play. Ultimate lands in the mid lane.
Chain of Corruption, that's gone, and there is the Dragon's Rage kickback as Vander just gets popped before he can even land a Haymaker. Teleport coming in here as Larson tries to join the fight. Can't quite land the flawless duet, the stun's not going to connect, and the exhaust comes out. GenX just misses the
Trick and Limit came out from the brush. They were able to catch Rogue off guard, and that allowed them to get that pick. And then Larson, just the execution of his Aurelia seems so off so far. We have seen very little that would really be inspirational, I suppose, as he's made a lot of blunders. Now, GenX in a lot of danger, but he is LeBlanc.
He is. He was able to dodge away a couple of times. Inspired still chasing him down. Doesn't quite land the flash as GenX jumps away with it. And you can see Rogue trying to make plays, trying to get Finn there. Of course, the lockdown potential from a Maokai is dead.
They didn't get it.
They didn't do it. Everyone stopped
they ran out of time. No, yeah, you're right. They all were resetting because Finn, and while sure, Maokai can operate with very low amount of gold, you still also have to deal with the LeBlanc that you haven't been able to itemize yet, but now they're looking for the plays onto the gangplank.
Teleport coming in as Sakurai's blocked underneath the turret. The Cannon Barrage has been used as well, and Sakurai's still alive. Glacial Prism will land onto Trick as he is the sacrifice for the team. They lose one, but Rogue have invested a lot into this fight. GenX trying to flash forward, lands the Q onto Larson, and now the rest of Rogue are running because there's the chain. Inspired just at the tip of it, just at the edge, is going to get caught, and the Chain of Corruption comes down, and that's 3 kills over to SK.
Summer. He could now be in danger.
What's else win this 1v1? You have to feel there's a control.
Is it a 1v1 medic?
Oh dear God, Hansama trying to heal to get away, but he doesn't cleanse to get away, sorry, but he doesn't even have the flash, and now Finn is caught unawares as well.
He's gonna die as well.
They're just going in one by one. This is a solo queue game from Rogue.
Punishing them beautifully.
Have to give, I've said it, you said it, Rogue, you made a lot of mistakes, but as you say, SK have played.
Saying, oh, do you remember me? Because I certainly remember you, as he chases Hansama down, and now we see another fight.
As Rogue trying to engage, Glacial Prism's going to come out onto Crown Shot, but he uses the cleanse immediately. He is shut down. And SK have been caught unawares on the wrong side.
And they're going to be able to convert it into an objective. All Rogue have successfully been able to do is deny a couple of Baron buffs. Now they're 5.5k gold down. Medic, that's a half item, even a full item gap between.
Vander joins the party. Oh, Finn was there. He was hiding under Hansama's shadow, but this inhibitor tower is going to go down. GenX does not have TP. If Rogue can force a fight, it would be a full 4v4. There's the Nature's Grasp, but a bit further back and be safer. Rogue might look for a fight as Finn uses the Twisted Advance to get away, but here's the Cannon Barrage. It's actually SK who are looking for the party. Crown's just going to get pulled in with the Lantern. Sakurai's stunned up. There's the Glacial Prison on him as well. He's going to flash the Haymaker, forces Vander back to the Showstopper. He tries to get across the wall, but already the stopwatch has been used by Trick, and he's still alive. Moonlight Vigil doesn't really connect onto anyone on Limit, then hits the stun across the wall. Inspired dashes away.
They know that if they lose this, the game is guaranteed to be over.
Here comes Finn trying to get in there with the movement speed buff. SK still on the Baron, starting to reset, looking for the fight as Limit steps forward. He hasn't got the hook right now, but Sakurai can step in. GenX there as well. Finn misses the hook. Here we go. Finn gets hit with the Sonic Wave, the flash, the kick, straight back into the team, and now Finn is done for. SK find another kill and turn back towards the Baron.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. They've now killed one of the frontline members. Of course, GenX does need to reset. He's got some gold that he wants to spend. He has no mana, but he has the teleport. So, SK, go back to Threat. As long as Inspired is alive, though, this is not a safe Baron.
I was looking for a ward from them, and it's all the way at the blue buff. No other wards there for SK around that he could TP to, but Rogue still looking for the fight. There's a Rabadon. There's a Rabadon on Jax. And Hansama feels the pain that comes with the Witch's hat. The Rabadon's Death Cap doing its work there, as SK will get the Baron for themselves. Second of the game and 30 seconds on the Elder. Is Inspired going to get out? Yeah, he's fine, as SK secure their second Baron of this game. Inspired across the wall looking for a steal. Seeing if he can get in. The Nature's Grasp will be used. Inspired lands the Glacial Prism, but it's really not going to do too much. Vander now coming in from the side as well. They'll try and catch out Trick if they can. Vander there with a face breaker. Larson coming in with the Vanguard's Edge as well. The Showstopper's being used, but already Finn just loses in a 1v1 to the enemy AD carry. And that's not what you want from your tank. Genax is dominating. Rogue are decimated. They are destroyed and demolished here by SK. And this will be it. SK can just walk straight through the front door. Crown Shot flashing across the wall. Looking for the chase on Hansama, who will retreat back towards his base.
The pings are coming through. Genax is on the hunt. I don't know if Genax even has enough mana, but he's looking for it anyway.
I mean, all he has to do is get him to 25%, Betty. That's all he's got to do.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, he misses the chains! No, how can he do this to me? Hansama's gonna die.
There it is.
Power of lasers.
And SK, they're going to make the upset happen. They're going to make that 4th place spot even harder for Rogue to get as they shut down Rogue. SK find the win.
It took them a while, but in week 9, SK finally come alive and get their 3rd win of the season.
Wow, crazy stuff. And we have to criticize with Rogue. A lot of poke. It's a very conventional, solid, standard comp where you can't really go wrong. You can see they have loads of engage options with both.
That was hard baiting us with that one.
Yeah, they baited me before with that. So now we see the dive set up onto Cabochard.
Cabo still has flash though, so even with the face breaker coming out, he should be able to survive. He's stayed around for a long time. Look at it, stunned up underneath the turret. But here comes the counter fight as well. Have you adopted that style yourself?
just yelling at me. W meant that Febiven couldn't actually jump on top of him, because if he tried to do the Shurima Shuffle, he would have died, but the action isn't slowing down, Medic.
Cabochard trying to engage onto Dandan, who pops a lot of damage back. Glacial Prism comes out. Cabochard trying to heal up with his grit scales off his maximum health, so you're getting more tanky, and your healing scales off your maximum health because it's percentage missing health.
Just choose to build a Styrax gauge to go for more survivability because he has enough damage, right? There's Ezreal and an Azir on his team, so he's in a perfectly fine spot to just act as a front line for his team to be able to play around.
He's going to showstopper Cabochard straight back into the waiting arms of Denick.
Victor will be doing a lot of damage, and again, you highlighted this is a bit of a comfort pick for him. Flash comes through.
Selfie able to escape for the moment. Febby going in, though he's going to land the Shurima Shuffle and try to get knocked back, but Febiven is going very low here. Selfie's going to take him out before he dies. And now Vitality might go on for the chase here because Comp has found Denick.
So I'm surprised that we're seeing a second. I wasn't expecting it second, but you know it's a very cool adaptation. It definitely helps with your skirmishing. It helps. I think they have a pretty big scaling advantage. The biggest things that we're looking at are Selfie in terms of the now champion very well, and if Comp can land a good bullet time, then maybe. But I think Vitality's ability to engage is going to be very difficult. I don't really know how they're going to successfully threaten this backline of Azir and Ezreal, especially when you have such a solid frontline in the form that made that clear for him.
They're about to lose their mid lane turret as well to this Rift Tower charge. As you said, it might be the only opportunity for Vitality to fight, but they're refusing to. And it gives me a moment.
So they can instead look for a collapse, which I think makes more sense and is an easier place for them.
Razork. Apparently Skeens is just too tanky. He misses everything as he jumps across the wall. Still gets the permafrost down. Two-shot barrage will come out as well, but Razork's going to get stunned up with the concussive blows and knocked up, and you can't do the Baron if you jungle. That means Misfits have the positioning on the Dragon. Cabochard has a flank down towards the bottom side. Will Vitality fight this? They could, but already the Dragon has gone to Misfits. And now Steelback stepping forward, Cabochard going the long way round. He's gone for a scenic tour, could take the blast cone as he gets in, but Steelback's already very low. He's got the stopwatch, B-Boy jumped on, great play from Febiven to keep Cabochard away. Dandan stunned up, but he's going to lock Comp against the wall, and in the end, Dandan will fall. And if a three-way tie comes out, I'll look at the record in a second, because Misfits already started up the Baron here. Skeens could look for the steal, but he goes in a little bit too late. Misfits have got it, and now Skeens is on the wrong side of this, going to have to flash. Two-shot barrage won't connect. Abo is doing the Dragon by himself to stop Misfits trying to get the Mountain Soul, but it might be a little bit too late. Misfits are trying to react. Comp is here to join the party. That Mountain will go down. Like, as much as Vitality have delayed them, you have a 4-item Ezreal on his way to a 5th. You've got a Rabadon's Death Cap finished on Febby. You have the Baron complete now as well. The Baron on Misfits. So They are able to take a few advantages here, but they've got to keep this pressure up to stop Vitality from holding on to the game. On the LEC stage, so
that's a flank.
He's got a flanking ward. KazaLoLL coming in, looking for the stun here. Dominus popped by KazaLoLL, trying to get away, but the slice and dice is still there. Febby caught unawares. The Ruthless Predator comes out, and Bivin is dead. Teleport coming in behind them here as Vitality might be collapsed on by Misfits. Stand down on his way, has Razor coming in as well, but Skeens is on his way. Selfie uses the cleanse to get away. Denick fighting off towards Skeens on the top side, but it's a 5v4, and now Vitality can re-engage. Dan caught out by KazaLoLL and Selfie. The Haymaker comes out, but doesn't hit anyone. B-Boy by himself off towards the top side. He's been exhausted and isolated from the team. He's going to have to do something magical to get out of this. The bullet time's not quite going to connect, and Steelback lands the Glacial Fissure, but the shutdown comes out, and that's Comp dead. The Misfit MF is dead, and the B-Boy is still doing stuff. Selfie trying to fight underneath the top.
KazaLoLL and Selfie are
Selfie
nearby.
He doesn't get there in time. This is gone. That's Mountain Soul. We'll see. This is a very quick Baron take. Vitality's going to try and get in there. The control ward goes in the pit. Skeen's getting forced away by Denick, but he does have the body slam. He does have the smite. They're going for Denick instead as Misfits try and re-engage. Crucial Barrage rattles in, and Skeens goes down to half HP. Selfie low as well, and already one's down as Denick falls. Steelback getting chased out by B-Boy though, and he's got another kill for himself. The Showstopper used off towards the top side as Comp is caught out, but he's got the GA. Selfie going to get in there as well with the gravity well, with the field up as Dan falls. It's a double for B-Boy. Comp trying to trade against.
No smite steal available on the side of Vitality. This will be an objective secure for Misfits, but that was certainly.
And he has a Knight's Vow on him as well, just as a little extra bonus. Febivin though, Febivin is not having a great game, and he's gonna die to that Chaos Storm.
Just laugh at the joke and just walk away, okay? Just walk away.
You ever fight? You fight chicken all the time, actually.
Into a win for Vitality. Misfits now gearing up to siege the mid lane base. Selfie is in bot lane. The wave clear is gone. Which means that
Vitality just totally has a big flank off here, but maybe.
Oh, they're actually going 50-50 this. They're going 50-50
in the smite. Razok stepping forward, Glacial Prison hits onto the back line. It's Skeens who's caught out. Selfie trying to get a
good gravity field.
A good gravity field, as you say. It's on Skeens. He has to steal.
Oh, it resets!
The reset comes out and Skeens is dead. Oh no, he uses the stopwatch just in time with the Elder Dragon going down, and now Dan can chase down onto Skeens. He flashes forward, but he can't quite land it. Razor going.
What's Renekton doing? What's Renekton doing?
Renekton is on the inhib. He's on the inhib, and yes, we said that already. He's going for the inhib, but here comes Vivian, and he's going to. They're all dead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what KazaLoLL is doing. Because Selfie tries to step forward, but he's gone as well. It's a quadra kill for Forbidden, and KazaLoLL, you can take the inhibitor, but we will take everyone else off the game. Misfits take the Elder. It was a 50-50 play. Desperation from Vitality, you have to feel, but this will be the game for Misfits, and they will equalize Mad Lion's scoreline.
Oh wow, Misfits' 4th place chances were on the line in this game. They had to win that team fight, and they were just able to pull it off. Cabo's gonna TP in. Can Febby get the penta?
We will see. A pentakill for Forbidden would be icing on the cake. He goes in, shuffles forward, KazaLoLL running. He's like, I'm not giving this one to you too easily, but there it is. There's the ace. Will it be a pentakill? Not quite, not in time. But Misfits take the win, and they go to 10-7.
Senna, her power did get reduced, but then again, like, Mickey was one of the guys that's like, hey, let's run the Galio next to the fasting Senna, because he can farm really easily with Q too. Kill her again. Like, otherwise, she can just push up with impunity.
Ooh, good damage going into Mickey, but he's feeling frisky, wants to go back in for that trade. Meanwhile, the top lane, Wonder continuing to do a lot of damage. Yanko's going to fish for this one. The flash through. Now Yanko's trying to finish it off, but I think he might just have to give up his life.
Dude,
the pullback though, the worst game. I thought Odoamne would hate playing tanks, but this is significantly worse. This is the true nightmare state. And now Gillies is going to be in trouble. The smite can come out. He can go there too. He's going to dash through. Gillies going to try to kick back, but there's nothing left for him.
This matchup, and that's just not part of the plan.
Yeah, this is a little bit grim. Perks is going to get knocked back, so Avadog is hoping for something, but the dash back through comes in, and Perks will finish this one out, but does get the flash advantage. Big set. Oh! 258 days may have been the perfect amount of days.
Oh. Stop shopping!
Gilius. Through. The flash, the Q. Gilius right back on the stage. Perk's biggest weakness. Players from wildcard regions. The TCL time has done Gilius well. Cap's though gonna make his way out of this one. The Ignite's ticking, but it won't take him out.
The other person just keeps stacking. They're like, oh, I see exactly how much damage your Ren did. Oh,
that sounds about as exciting as the Yumi one-for-alls that people have been playing.
Or sorry, 2 hops into 1, does 3 hop into 2, or does 3 hop into 1? You know, like, which direction does it go?
You gotta split it up, just like Odoamne is gonna get split from his life across the map.
Oh, the chase flank! Look at the TP!
Oh, they hit the hook, She's dead! They got him! Man down, Gilius with the shutdown. It's everything that they need, and Caps is just next on the menu. They're murdering G2. It's happening, Ender. The underdogs, G2, are getting decimated by the...
To actually have the superior 5v5.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just about can you kill Wonder, because that's 2,500 of their 3,000 gold lead is in the back pocket of Wonder. Now, Jankos has been locked up. The chain CC is there. Can get pulled back by Kalista. Is going to go under the ground. Can now get immediately pulled back again. But Wonder's actually put himself in harm's way. He's now trying to make his way out to safety. Inax throwing down a bit of damage on the Ziggs, but he's going to be in trouble because Perks right onto the backside. They managed to take him out. Oldawamne now on a killing spree from not being able to farm to find him. Plenty of kills down here on the bottom side. Double kill going through for Perks. And Abbedagge, though, now on the chase. Mickey has to give his life for this one. And Gilius on a killing spree as well. Ender.
The soldiers from Azir is... Oh boy, we got to dive in the bot lane.
Ooh, knock back. The knockup's going to come through, but Abbedagge is just going to swoop his way out of objective control with this Rend. Is just going to be able to grab the first strike for G2 Esports. Mountain going in their favor.
We'll pick that one up. Meanwhile, Schalke a little bit slow on this rotation over, but Inax has so much damage.
Oh, Cass has to flash out. Snare's going to connect. Cass so very, very low. He's parting. He's taking from the Ignite, and he's going to get taken down. Sniped over the wall. It's perfect from Inax, but it's not enough to save his life. As Jankos point in the game with the combination of the Kalista and the Senna. Should be easy to take it quickly and healthily.
Big news for Oldawamne. The call has been completed, so even though they will likely lose their mid lane tower in this situation, the late game bet has paid off. Here we go, mid lane.
Big fight can be breaking out. Now Mickey X off to the backside, but he does manage to get the shield clutch coming in there. And now Gilius is the one locked up and immediately taken down. He overstays his welcome, and Inax not going to find the ulti there to close out the kill, but Abbedagge now pushing it off to the side. Perks goes into the shroud, dashes right back over. Mickey immediately into the backline, the fairy that they wanted. Jankos is there as well. Oldawamne still alive, running for his life. There's Inax on the backside, but he doesn't have any mana. The Ziggs is out of mana. He cannot do the damage. He cannot close the fight, and Schalke absolutely getting blasted in the back half of your dreams. Tries to make the hero play, but it is simply too little, too late. Pulled back there by the Kalista ultimate, and G2 will walk away.
G2 are on a rampage.
Broken mid lane. And if you're Abbedagge, if you're Inax, you are terrible
for that towards the split push. The second G2 want to go for the Baron. Oh,
yikes. Big damage. Abbedagge now in trouble. Perks going to get kicked out. Gilius now trying to find the follow-up. The shield does go through. Perks with the fancy footwork trying to make it over the wall, but it's not going to be enough. No, the dash to safety, the burn, the tick, and that's going to be it. At the end of the day,
he's in a position to be able to back him up for those moves.
And normally in a game like this, you look at the carries and you say, hey, their flash is incredibly important. You can win any fight where that flash isn't available. But in this game, you look at Dream's flash, you look at Dream's Hex flash, and you go, Schalke, this is your shot. That cooldown, that is your
for a second there.
But Perks came to the Shuriken flip over the wall, otherwise he was definitely dead.
Yeah, you have to face check. Because when they're the team that's initiating fights, that means that Dreams isn't there
collapses. Caps and Mickey will start to speed in. Mickey needs to be the zone control. 3k getting lower. You should not be able to miss a smite with the Kalista there. The Ren's going to come through. The Baron has come through as well. Mickey is going to be sacrificed here, but Gilius now on the backside. Wants to get the fight kicked off. Can kick in. The flash comes through. Gilius has to kick him out to safety. Not the fight that Schalke needed. G2 already escaping with the Baron, but the shutdown now Kalista. It's a messy fight, and it's Perks on the backline, and Schalke are now set to be absolutely die.
Pick that one up before the dragon does spawn. What this does, it means that G2 get full control down in this bot side jungle.
Ooh, Gilius though. Getting singled out, getting caught out by Perks, will get kicked back. Now it's the dash back to safety, but Oldawamne with a beautiful knockback, not enough at the end. Oldawamne now going to be taken out as well. Gilius overstaying his welcome, but no, Oldawamne still alive. The shutdown coming through. Now it's Dreams on the backside getting shredded by Wonder. It's a messy fight. Schalke, they've been torn apart. They split up their team, and now it's Abbedagge and Inax versus the world. Oldawamne out on a sliver of health, but Abbedagge is just next on the menu. He's going to dash out to safety, but now Schalke, they're going to have to give up some of their base.
Oh, that fight was all over the place, and that's exactly what G2 wants. With the Baron buff too, Inax can't actually clear away these minions, so the inhibitor is going to fall, and G2 should be able to go back and pick up the Baron. Oh, maybe Wonder wants to go back in.
Wonder getting frisky. Oldawamne going to try to find the knockback. He has just enough damage to survive. There's so many spears, but the Ren didn't happen. Now Jankos, though, it's Abbedagge. He's getting caught out. Inax is running out of mana rapidly, but it's a triple kill coming in for the Azir, and he dies, but it is the stage. Gilius is going to break that one down, and they buy themselves more time. But now Perks is hunting. Dreams is there as well. Inax the only source of damage. Easy for the Akali to avoid. Just zoning out with the ultimate. Gilius is going to get taken down. Inax now has to run for his life. Dreams in a similar situation, but Inax now the one in trouble. Caps, though, taking a lot of damage back. The auto, the Zonias, it's going to be enough. And now Perks is hunting them down left and right. Dreams just doesn't have anything left. He cannot keep his team alive. He tried so hard in that fight, but G2 come out on top.
G2 might be able to push straight down mid lane too. You can already see Wonder
and Axe will be up in 20 seconds. Gilius not too far off. As you said, one tower, 4 now. Let's see if Schalke can push G2 back, or if they're going to try to force for more. Protobelt forward from Mickey. Now walk away. A lot of damage present on the Schalke side. Can not afford to miss position as G2 look ready to end this one. They're pushing in. Wow. They've got the wave there as well. Wonder's just shredding through that tower. Big Zigzalt now coming in. A lot of damage there on the Caps. Caps has been caught out. Caps isolated. Caps taken down. Oluwamne finding the kill in the end. Gilius goes to the backside, but he gets knocked up. The kick is denied. He only manages to knock Jankos away from the fight as Perks dashes in and dashes right back out.
Play from Gilius, because if Gilius gets that one off, I think that's just a hard one fight.
Perks now coming into the backside. He's just shredding through the entire team. The Galio's coming in too, and they decided the game is over. Schalke, you do not get to play any more League of Legends, because now G2 is angry and they're looking to end the game just like that. It was back and forth. Schalke had hopes. Schalke had dreams, but no longer. G2 are looking to end.
G2 on a rampage right there, zooming with the TP buffs off of that play. G2 done playing with their food. They want to close this one out.
258 days since G2 last beat Schalke, and it looks like that's the highest the number's ever going to get, because Gilius gets taken out and G2 walk right into the base, looking to hold on to sole control of first place with a win over Schalke No Fear.
Good stuff there from G2. I mean, it got a little hairy in that mid game, right? To play in the past, and one of his signature moves is actually getting the push up top lane and finding roams towards mid, which seems to be the XL way, right?
People can contest these camps. Kato steps forward, sees Destiny, and thinks better of it as he backs off. Here's the thing. Now, Alfari can go for the all-in. Expector's going to walk away, but Alfari can go for another dash. The flash out to safety. Alfari will not overcommit there. If he had not been slowed by the equalizer, he may have gone for the flash auto to finish that one off. Upset's ult is available as well. Destiny ready to kick a fight off.
They're going to have a potential flank from Alfari as well if they want to pull the trigger on this one.
Good damage from Patrick.
Come on, do something!
Ideal combo. Now Destiny's trying to zoom in, but he gets slowed before he can get anything done. Now Mickey's running. He's going to make it out to safety. Upset in danger, but Destiny's there to body block. They're caught there. Destiny has to flash out to safety. Now Excel are trying to turn. It's a stolen Rumble ultimate coming in from Nuke Duck. Trying to turn this one. Patrick flashing out. This was a gigantic mess. How is nobody dead? Are you serious?
Nephelios both going to be really, really strong later on. You also have Alfari TPing in towards Expect, but the rest of Excel is just there.
Yeah, TP through. He's just going to slice and dice his way through the off position. Can heal off the wave just a little bit on the cold meat, but Alfari has stayed around for a bit too long. Has enough of the
Ezreal, I think, works very well into a lot of Excel's champions. Like Pantheon's never going to do anything to him lanes. And ideally, you have Expect push out bot lane and then rotate up and towards mid while the rest of your team is teleporting up top side. Now bot lane.
TP been used. Now Alfari has to fully commit to the 1v1. The rest of the team now moving out. The Kato's moving into the bottom side. They're buying a bit more time. Patrick is the one in trouble, though, trying to lock down the enemy team. Tori's on the way, and he just needs to devour his teammate, but it's a little too late. Patrick goes down before Tori do anything. He just wants to save somebody. Get in Tori's belly so he can feel it in this fight, but it's just not happening. And OG finally finding a little fire in their belly to get something kicked off. They grab 2 kills, and now they set their sights on this bottom tower.
Oh, it's just a huge punish, right? Because they get the bot lane tower, they keep theirs up, and this whole time OG had the ability to completely open up this map. And Tori doesn't have the Abyssal Voyage either, so they're not able to get back and defend that one.
Foray is definitely out of position. Luckily, there's a blast cone there to keep him safe. But Mickey on the side with the package. Now there's still an ult from Expect. Destiny getting something kicked off, but Tori's just going to flash out. They can blast cone away, but no, the charm comes through. That's clutch from Destiny, but it's not enough. Mickey just left through the entire team. The Rumble ult's coming down, but there's no follow-up quite yet. Destiny's going to be able to make it out to safety, but now Upset's the one in trouble. Big ult comes in from Patrick. He wants to follow up, but Cadril on the backside has to try to sidestep, and here comes the Karth assault. Tori trying to save the day, but double kill for Nuke Duck. And now Alfari's looking to clean house, but sadly, he overcommits, and he's taken out. Excel. Yet another fight. They get 1 kill back from themselves, and now Nuke Duck has to dash away, but
now he wants
I don't think Expect understands who was winning that fight. And you gotta say, credit to OG for seeing these opportunities, and now they're winning so much, and Nuke Duck's getting so much gold in his back pocket that he goes to loot
right for them.
The world is just, it's dark, it's gray, you're just sad, right? It is what it is.
Always.
All day, every day.
You have to go buy stuff from by giving me a shirt. That's just messed up, dude.
We'll continue this in a second, because Alfari looks to be trying to 2v1, and right now he's doing quite well. Here comes the thunder down from the sky. So far, it's just going to be 1 for him.
I'm in crippling debt, and there's no escape. I mean, a lot of bells, man.
Hold on. We're in a fight. Everything's going down. Torre, once again getting picked off, has been out of position a number of times this game. So difficult up against the likes of Rakan to be safe. And now the Rift Herald is going to charge in the mid lane, is going to break down this inhibitor tower, at least do a decent chunk of damage. But the rest of OG are just pushing in. And now that OG are in complete control of the pace, the game just continues to accentuate because Nuke Duck comes in, stolen Pantheon. Anything you can do, I can not work with. It's less. It means more destruction. It means more OG pain
as well. So the last benchmark for him is going to be to hit level 16, and once you get to that point, like, I don't think there's anything Excel can do.
Oh, Blaze of the Rune Renekton is so strong, and Mickey's fighting this. So much damage laid down. OG just continue the siege now. They don't even have to go for Baron. They don't have to take any risks. Upset can leap forward, lay down a bit of poke. KazaLoLL is not the engaged there. He just has to run for his life. Torre buying as much time as he can, but look at Upset. He is just playing with his food here. Leaping in. This man has not E'd backwards in years. Nuke Duck stealing the ult, killing the person he stole it from with. That's just cruel. That's a Tom Nook move right there.
It's certainly the Tom Nook. Oh, you hate to see it. Now OG probably going to clear out all 3 inhibitors on this push. I mean, Upset, Xerxes, Nuke Duck, all these guys, they don't ever have to commit to a fight either. That's the nastiest part about their champions, is they can just hit you from a mile away, and there's never a window in which you can feel like you can truly punish them. Every lane just getting destroyed.
And look, 2 Excel try to come to contest, so Torre.
Oh, they're calling the fight right now.
Oh, Blade of the Rune King to slow him down. That's a stun. Upset now trying to finish it. Misses the first Q, though. Expecting a sidestep. Definitely not ideal, but Nuke Duck is in the enemy base. Now Karthus ult is coming down. He's going to buy a bit more time with his on as his Upset kills Torre. Nuke Duck's just going to flash out of that one. Mickey now on the retreat. OG can push in and try to end, or they can look for the Baron. It's really their choice.
Upset still getting ham right there. Oh, lands another Q onto Patrick. Oh, he's in so much trouble. The minion, only thing keeping him alive right now.
And the Wall of Pain perfectly placed between the towers, our turrets as well. Very hard for Excel to step forward. Mickey's still doing so. Of course, stolen Corki ult, not going to be that threatening in the fight to come, but there's the package, there's the ulti for as well, coming in from the Rumble, but they haven't done much with it. Now KazaLoLL in, trying to make his way back out of the fight. Patrick trying to lay some damage down, but Nuke Duck now on the hunt, has to back off, has no stopwatch. But he's alive for now. Destiny trying to keep him safe. Alfari immediately into the back line, but Excel are holding on. OG are over-committing, and they're getting taken out left and right. They still have 3 members. The moonshot will miss from Patrick. Notice the team can now back off. They've got themselves a bit more time. They don't need to push for anything else, but Excel know that this is their opportunity to make something happen. Tom Kench ulti coming in. Destiny going to find the knockup, but still, Upset is so strong. Cersei is strong as well. If he goes down here, he'll be able to zone for the rest of his team with the power of that passive. Mickey has to be careful. Nuke Duck here, too. Easy soul pickup as well. I mean, Excel have to pick their battles at this point. They maybe get one more shot at a fight. Looks like Excel have decided that their final stand will not be here. Although Expect may have something different in mind. Could look to throw down the ultimate, a Miracle Steal. Possible, but it's not going to happen because the Nasher goes over to the side of OG. Equalizer comes out. KazaLoLL now going in, but OG have no reason to stick around, and Excel are all out of tools to kick a fight off with, so...
Wait, they just gave up their inhibitor for free.
Ooh,
wait,
just got
you have to fight!
Big ulti now coming in. Nuke Duck's going to go over the wall of Scond, looking for the abduct. He's going to fish. He's going to find it. Easy pickings. And that's got to be it. There's no way Excel come out of this one on top. Upset. The engage from Destiny is beautiful. The follow-up is there. And Excel just jumped straight into the meat grinder. Torre tries to leave. He's not going to make it. Oh, and that's absolutely brutal. OG put their foot on the gas and end the game just like that. It's like, how far? Come on. Hit the Nexus. Hit the Nexus, how far? Alright, we're gonna
like waiting for the next day when all the rocks have iron in them again.
Alright, man.
Sorry, I really had to continue that one.
Oh, gee. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna get the ace. They're gonna end the game. Massive. They're gonna be sad lions before they're mad lions at this rate, looking at this Fnatic composition.
Honestly, Fnatic, Zyra Khan, I completely forgot about it, but I really like the lock-in. I think out of mana needs to base, so I like Fnatic that they're actually getting some kind of advantages. I think this game is going to blow up. The Predator Gragas is going to back him up and cover for him. That's what he's playing for next.
Now finally we have the swap, the Ignite already going down just to stop that MF passive from going through. Big damage follow-up. Carzzy not afraid, however. Reckless stepping on the front line, flash forward. Reckless now in trouble, uses his ult, wants to pull the feathers back, but Reckless, no, by enough more than he can.
Luckily it reset because it kind of blew my mind for a second there.
Yeah, I thought they were changing the game. Not going to come through, but Nemesis now going to be in trouble. Body slam. Nemesis cleanses out. Flash in. That's going to be the Ignite. Humanoid. Once again, this man's rolling perfectly on these summoner spells. The Lantern, though, will not save Shadow. RNG, it is the creep.
My goodness.
What a time to be alive, man. Humanoid. This is why Humanoid plays Zelly.
About, you know, making sure when you face check these bushes that you don't get caught for like a hook or something. Oh,
Ooh, good knockup. Charm. They're trying to follow through with all the CC that they can. They're going to take Shadow out before he can click the lantern. Double.
he's continuing. He's continuing. He doesn't stop Humanoid.
Humanoid is on a roll. And there's now a TP coming in from Mad. Not sure where we got. Oh, good news is Olaf is able to grab that one, but now he's running past. Misfortunate trouble. Self-made. Playing like a man possessed. Connects, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Arome's going to come in and finish the job, but that was desire.
Clancy's back, huh?
Self-made is pissed he didn't get the Valhalla. He's coming. He's running it down. Oh, he's trying to get something done, but Cars is just going to be able to grab the lantern and walk away. It does not want to overcommit. We're going to try to find someone to suplex back into the tower to use as a ferry to safety. The sidestep on that big fat haymaker connects on Kaiser. That's going to be the 1-2 punch. Before flashing out, and Shadow ferries him to safety with the cast. Incredible. Oh! Big whip on this cast, but now Bufo and they're still alive. Oh, the double up! Are you kidding me, Carzy? Carzy find that one. He's going to get another one. The haymaker's not enough. Double kill for Carzy, but he has to die in the process. What is this game?
My goodness, this was a 2v4. This was a 2v4 that ended 2 for 3. Oh my goodness, Fnatic get a full top tower, top side, they keep pushing, a lot of CS lost, Syndra's pushing mid. Everything is kind of collapsing it for Mad Lions because this dive was an absolute disaster. And on top of that, you know, I loved how the redemption fell, but then I actually saw that, you know, there's one day we're going to see some crazy Hylissang flanks on top of Humanoid, because this is how you defeat a Thresh and a Zoe. When they don't have the protection of that mid turret, it's going to become very difficult to contest the mid priors, considering there is no Rift Help for them to take to even that out as well.
And Arome is getting absolutely blasted here. Can try to get a bit more healing. The tower is going to keep him alive for now, but that Blade of the Rune King on top of the Executioner's Calling means Arome has a very hard time in the 1v1. But we're going to turn back, though. Very aggressive. Predator now on the way in. Whippo debating his options here. Has the Haymaker. Has to wait. Pulls back with the Facebreaker. Can throw out the Haymaker now if he wants to, but it's too little too late. And a good collapse from Mad Lions. But now Humanoid is the man in trouble. There's no way he makes out of this one. Hylissang just going to ult for good measure.
Sale, you know, he went to a flea market, picked some stuff up. He's going to piece together some Black Cleavers and Death Dances soon, but at this point in time, Whippo is definitely a little stronger.
It's like Mom sent him out for groceries, and she's like, we need meat and we need vegetables. Very true. Hylissang, though, getting cheeky with the flash W over the wall. Not quite the entrance that he was hoping for, but Mad maybe going to try to find the flank. Have to be careful, though. Reckless knockback. Hook just barely not connecting there. The elsewhere on the map means that they will give up this tier 1 top tower.
That's difficult in a perfect macro game. They know. They know.
Gonna see it. Demon looking over. Hylissang finds it. That is the best recon all I have seen in a very long time, but the follow-up is not there. Now, suddenly, Whippo dunking back down, and it's ult after ult. It's highlight reel material, but we're pulling 2 back to the Facebreaker, and Fnatic still just absolutely shredding through on this fight. Excellent start from Hylissang. Good follow-up from Whippo, and now Mad are just left running as the double kill comes through from Nemesis.
My goodness. Hylissang on the Rakan. I can't believe I forgot it in the Champions Select. Zyrak chase Gragas around. He's hitting the Nash, and now it's turning into a 50-50. Dangerous stuff. 4th place, Mad Lions.
Tag's ticked. Can he get it? It's not going to be enough. He goes over the wall. Oh, hero play from Shadow, but he fails the flash too. It's insult to injury. Self-made potentially in trouble here, but Whippo's going to stick around. Brother in arms. Doesn't look like they both want to go to Valhalla, though. Whippo thinks better of it. He's going to make his way out on this one. Can try to turn, though. If Arome gets too greedy here, Whippo can look to... He's trying to stall, trying to buy time for the ultimate, waiting on the Haymaker. The Ocean Soul keeping him healthy. So much coming in from that Ocean Soul. The healing here is disgusting. The Haymaker will not connect. But big damage from Nemesis. He is just cleaning house. Double kill in the last fight. Double kill now here around the pit. He's going to fish for the triple. We'll see who gets it in the end. But Mad Lions went from dead... or close, neck and neck in this game, to just getting absolutely blasted.
Fnatic just went for a crazy 50-50. They wanted to go for it, and then Mad Lions seemed to have like a good chase going on. And then Fnatic so ice cold and patiently, like, we can stall this. Whip was running around with his Ocean Soul.
Whippo was probably counting down the seconds till his ult came back up. He wanted to look for the dunking Aatrox to that back line, but for now, Haymaker's going to have to be the thing that keeps him alive. Ocean Soul and the additional regen on his passive means that he's still living, but Humanoid going to finish that one out. Meanwhile, the rest of Fnatic just looking to end the game, walking down, breaking some inhibitors. They've got bot lane, they've got mid lane, so while Mad got the consolation prize of taking down Whippo after that last fight, not going to get much else. One of those set to clear out the wave on the side. Everything is about setting up for the subjective for both these teams, but right now, Nemesis is fishing for the pick. Ooh, good cast, good knockback. Shadow tries to go over the wall, but it's not going to happen. The re-engages there. A beautiful Zanya, so to buy a bit more time. The redemption coming in as well. Humanoid. Oh, the team! Are you kidding me? Fnatic, gods of team fighting here in the LEC, and now they're just taking their time with it. They're running them down, and Arome can't do anything. Hylissang's got the fancy shoes on. He's moving so fast, and Arome might get the lantern out to safety, but that is most certainly the end of the game as Kaiser is just next on the list. Double kill for Reckless. He'll look to make it a triple as Fnatic will just barrel down the bottom lane and close this game out.
Honestly, that Zoe playing peekaboo, showing up, Whippo picks him up, slams him down, and Fnatic, sure, Mad Lions, they still can live to fight another day tomorrow, but for today, crushing Mad Lions' dreams.
Beautiful win from Fnatic, gotta say it. Really,